Shalom. I want to give all honor and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, that want us to the other Apostle Great Ones, to the truth and sincerity, citation to the hopeful that is spread to the four considered. It's going to be a data bird of Deuteronomy 4, chapter 4, verses 1 through 49. And it reads, subheading, Israel's urge to obey the Most High law, Deuteronomy 4 and 1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, or Yasharada, unto these statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live and go and possess the land which the Lord Yahweh of your fathers giveth you. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord Yahweh your power, the Most High, for which I command you. Your eyes have seen what the Lord Yahweh did because of Baal Peor. For all the men that fought of Baal Peor, the Lord Yahweh, thy power, the Most High, has destroyed them from among you. But ye that did cleave unto the Lord Yahweh, your power, the Most High, are alive, every one of you this day. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord Yahweh my power, the Most High, commanded you, that ye should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. We shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great who has the Most High so nigh unto them, as the Lord Yahweh our power, the Most High, is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself and keep thyself diligently, lest thou forget these things which thine eyes have seen, and lest thou depart from thy heart all the days of thy life. But teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons, especially the day that thou stoodest before the Lord Yahweh thy power, the Most High, Horab, when the Lord Yahweh said unto him, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words, that they may learn to fear me all the days that they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children. And ye came near and stood under the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire unto the midst of heaven, with the darkness, clouds, and thick darkness. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto you out of the midst of the fire. Ye heard the voice of the words, but saw no similitude, only ye heard a voice. This is the verse of the day, Deuteronomy 4:13. He reads, he declared unto you his covenant, which he commanded you to perform, even 10 commandments, and he wrote them upon the 2 tables of stone. Now, what's significant about this particular verse is that there was like an agreement, okay? Right, a promise, okay, because it's a covenant that is being made. A pledge, okay, an agreement, an alliance, okay, a vow, all right. And in this covenant, he commanded the nation of Israel to perform, meaning what to do, okay, to act, right, to perform, okay. This entails action, to keep the 10 commandments, right. To keep the 10 commandments, and he wrote them upon 2 tables of stone, which are basically just like 2 tables of stone, right? Which is referring to the scrolls, okay? Which in the ancient days was tables of stone, okay? But just simple to keep the 10 commandments, okay? And which is significant because the 10 Commandments was it shouldn't have been hard to keep. It's just 10 Commandments, right? Because it's about you go off on one law. The person that is guilty of going off one law is guilty of going off all laws, right? He didn't, which we had to keep all the laws, right? There's not the Ten Commandments, but um, the only thing what Israel had to do was just to perform Ten Commandments, to keep Ten Commandments, okay? And they failed to do that. And the Lord commanded me all that time to teach you statutes and judgments, that you may do them in the land whether you go over to visit. Take ye therefore good heed unto yourselves, for ye saw no manner of similitude on the day that the Lord shall speak unto you in Horeb out of the midst of the fire, lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female, the likeness of any beast that is on the earth, the likeness of any winged fowl that flies in the air, the likeness of anything that creepeth on the ground, the likeness of any fish that is in the waters beneath the earth. Unless thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the hosts of heaven, shouldst be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Lord of the power of the Most High has divided unto all nations under the whole heaven. But the Lord of the hath taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of even Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, as ye are this day. Furthermore, the Lord of the was angry with me for your sakes, and swore that I should not go over Jordan, and that I should not go in unto the good land, which the Lord of the iron Most High gave thee for inheritance. So Moses, the Lord was angry with Moses, so Moses didn't get a chance to go to the land, which is the land of Canaan, right? Which ultimately became the land of Israel. Okay, he didn't get that. He didn't get that inheritance. Okay, that the people got, that he's speaking to God. But his understudy, which was Joshua, got to experience that because he was the one that led the Israelites into the to that land of Canaan, which became the land of Israel. I must die, but I must die in this land. I must not go over Jordan, but you should go over and possess that good land. Take heed unto yourselves, lest you forget the covenant of the Lord by your presence Most High, which he hath made with you, which he made with you, and make you a graven image or the likeness of anything which the Lord the power that Most High hath forbidden thee. For the Lord the Most High, that power is a consuming fire, even a jealous power. Right, the covenants, right, was to perform the Ten Commandments, right, and part of performing Ten Commandments and not making any graven image and not worshiping any other god besides Yahweh Shah, right. When thou shalt beget children and children's children, even ye shall have remained long in the land, and shall corrupt yourselves and make a graven image or the likeness of anything, and shall do evil in the sight of the Lord, that power to provoke him to anger. I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day, that you should soon utterly perish from off that land, where until you go over Jordan to possess it. Ye should not prolong your days upon it, but shall utterly be destroyed. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and you shall be less few in numbers among the heathen, whether the Lord shall lead you. And there you shall serve gods, the works of man's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. But from thence thou shalt seek the Lord that power, that power, thou shalt find him. When thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. When thou art in tribulation, and all these things are come upon thee, even in latter days, if thou turn to the Lord that power of the Most High, it shall be obedient unto his voice. For the Lord that power is a merciful power. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers, which he swore to them. For ask now of these days that are past, which were before thee, since the day that the Most High created man upon the earth, and asked from the one side of heaven unto the other, whether there has been any such thing as this great thing is, or has been heard like it. Did every people hear the voice of the Most High speaking out of the midst of the fire, as thou hast heard and lived? Or has the Most High essayed to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation by temptations, by signs, and by wonders, and by war, and by a mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm, and by great terrors, according to all that the Lord Yahushua the power Most High did for you in Egypt before your eyes? Unto thee it was shewed that thou mightest know that the Lord Yahushua, he is a power. There is none else beside him. Out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice, that he might instruct thee. And upon earth he shewed thee his great fire, and thou heardest his word out of the midst of the fire. And because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their seed after them, and brought thee out in his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt, to drive out nations from before thee greater and mightier than thou art, to bring thee in, to give thee their land for inheritance at his stay. Know therefore this day, and consider it in thine heart, that the Lord Yahweh, he is a power in heaven above and upon the earth beneath. There is none else. Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments which I command thee this day, they may go well with thee, and with thy children after thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Lord Yahweh the power of the giveth thee forever. Then Moses severed 3 cities on this side of Jordan towards the sun rising, that the slayer might flee thither, which should kill his neighbor unaware, and hated him not in time past, and that fleeing unto one of these cities he might live, namely Bether in the wilderness, in the plain country of the Reubenites, and Ramoth in Gilead of the Gadites, and Golan and Bashan of the Manassites. And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which Moses spake unto the children of Israel after they came forth out of Egypt, on this side of Jordan, in the valley over against Beth Peor, in the land of Shion, king of the Amorites, who dwelt at Heshbon, whom Moses and the children of Israel smote after they were come forth out of Egypt, and they possessed his land. And the king of Og, king of Bashan, 2 kings of the Amorites, which were on this side of Jordan toward the sun rising, from Arior, which is by the bank of the river Arnon, even unto Mount Zion, which is Hermon, and all the plain on this side of Jordan eastward, even unto the sea of the plain, under the spring of Pisgah. All right. So I'm going to close it here. I give all on the glory praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, now Shabbat Shalom. Till next time, I'm going to say Shalom.